We're live. Alright. So, hello everyone. Everyone kind of just calls me VGM, or you can call me iivgmii if you want. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, this is Rabi-Ribi. It's a neat little game that has a really nice community, and, kind of gonna be playing miscellaneous category, which isn't really the typical Rabi-Ribi speedrunning experience, you could say. Can you call me mid? I guess? Well, I don't really have anything else to say in regards to, introductions. Other than, go buy this game on Steam. It's about $15, and I'm sure it'll be the best $15 you've ever spent in your life. Right, well, I guess I'll just, give a countdown. 3, 2, wait, hold on. Is everything set up? Bunny hell. Yep. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So the run starts out, pretty slow, though there is a lot of, boss fights right off the bat. So, I'm using a move called the Quick Drop right now. It allows you to go faster. Use, jump, and then you press, jump and down whenever you're in the air. Also did a launch there, to get across that one pit. That's, with the reverse wall jump and then a quick drop, right there. Also, you're gonna see, hammer levels, pop up in the, bottom of the screen. That's, really important. I want the hammer levels, to be at a certain point during specific parts of the run. Such as, one of the upcoming bosses, actually. Hopefully I can get this boss strat. Alright. So that was Cocoa 1. Of course, we're not going to be fighting Cocoa 2, because this is a miscellaneous category. Alright, so I got the carrot bombs. Oop. That was bad. Can I still get the launch? Oh. So yeah, I kind of failed the launch there. It's no big deal, though. Alright, so this is the next boss strat. I need up drill for ribbon here. Hopefully I can get this. I'm gonna explain afterwards. Did I get it? Alright, so that was, I guess you could call it ribbon zip. I'm not really sure what the official term is for it, but, what happened was I used what's known as, a double reverse hit. And the last hit on ribbon has to be a reverse hit on the wall. And if you, like, push her into the wall with a reverse hit, whenever the cutscene ends, Arena gets zipped upwards, and then into that area that, I ended up in. That's not where you're supposed to be at. Alright, next trick is beach skip. Which is basically, a transition RCS on this, transition to the beach here. I have to turn around at a very specific point. Alright, come on. Almost. There we go. Took long enough. So that skipped a mini-boss and a boss fight. So if any of you, people who like Rabi-Ribi really like Ashuri, I'm, sorry to say that she really won't be featured in this run. You'll be seeing her room later, but not her boss. Or not her as a boss fight. Alright, so now we're in town. Chapter 1's gonna start, and whenever Chapter 1 starts, I'm gonna be given, the task to go search for town members to recruit for the Stele, or whatever it's called. I'm not really sure the pronunciation of it. But, anyways, Arena is a bunny girl who has a master. She was originally turned into a bunny. It's some complicated lore stuff. But you're tasked to search for these town members to help power the Steelist so that you can basically try to get Rumi's sister back. Rumi is Arena's master, and Miru is the sister. And, well, we're only going to be collecting 2 town members, because this is a DLC category. So we're basically completely skipping that. Or most of it, at least. Still getting 2 town members. Alright, that was Coterie 1. Pretty, quick. So this is one of the more annoying parts of the run right here. It can definitely cost huge amounts of time. Alright, let's see if I can not screw this up. Yeah, this is the, infamous park climb. There's a ton of enemies here. Oh, wow. That's surprising. Right. Please don't screw up, like, okay, good. I was getting kind of upset at myself earlier because I kept missing that. Alright. Can I get this? Nice. So yeah, there's so many different ways that this can go horribly wrong. You can accidentally fall down there, the fairies can prevent you from jumping up to certain locations. You can accidentally miss a jump by just a hair. It's nuts. The run's actually really nice so far. Except for Beach Skip earlier. That was kind of bad. Alright, we're coming up on the first town member. Alright, so this is Vanilla. I have to make sure that she's under a certain HP threshold so that she doesn't do the wrong move. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Alright, so that's Vanilla. Yeah, whenever she started jumping around the screen, that was the move that you want her to do. If you do too much damage to her, then she'll jump up in the air and it wastes a ton of time. Ow. This room sucks, by the way. Like, Graveyard is just... it's a mess. You can lose so much time in Graveyard. Especially on the second visit. And you'll kind of see why I say that in a bit. I don't really want to spoil it, I guess you could say. It's definitely worth seeing. Alright, now we're going to get Sassini, which is one of the most important town members to this run. Because, well, we need a certain item that is actually locked behind Sassini. Alright, we'll see if I can get the strat down. Missed part of it. Oh well. No big deal. I should be able to still get it. Alright, got it. Right, now we can start Chapter 2. So there's going to be a little boss fight here, known as Alias 1. It's essentially a duplicate of Arena. Oh, nice. She didn't do what I didn't want her to do. Right. Alias save glitch. So that wasn't intentional, but it doesn't really matter. So now we're in Golden Riverbank. So, if I die within this, next section before I, touch the Warpstone in Lab, then I'll be sent all the way back to the Golden Riverbank Warpstone, and that's a pretty big time loss, so I want to make sure I don't do that. It's not really a big threat right now, because most of the enemies aren't really doing that much damage, but you'll see what I mean later. Because I'm going to want to intentionally take damage to make myself go faster through the lab. It's kind of a mess. Alright. And I kind of don't want to save, because this game has a weird bug, where if you save, then if you try to reload an autosave on a different map, which I will be doing this at some point, in case I do actually miss an autosave later, whenever I, try to do a skip, or glitch or whatever, you'll be sent back to the manual save, which means I would have been sent all the way back here, so then I would have had to, exit to the title screen, then reload the autosave manually. It's definitely not something I want to do, and if I end up hitting another autosave, which would be literally impossible, if I know what I'm doing, at that point, then that would mean that I would actually go over estimate, and it's not something I want to do. Alright, so this is sliding powder, one of the most important items in the game. Alright, so there's a mini-boss coming up. This is Mr. Big Box. Oh, what? Okay. So that was Mr. Big Box. So now you're gonna see what I mean by intentionally taking damage. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay, I want to use an amulet there. Oh wow, nice zip. So that's the first instance of slide zipping. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here. If I would have messed that up and touched those lasers, that would have sent me all the way back to Golden Riverbank. And I would have had to do that all over again, which I don't want to do that. Okay, this section is kind of bad, because I want to go for a zip here, but the zip is kind of hard to get. Alright, I missed it. Whatever, it's not a big deal. It's just dealing with these things. And this pumpkin here is really annoying. So, this glitch right here that I'm about to perform is essentially what makes this run possible. It's known as spring exploration, so I'm going to try to see if I can... It involves breaking springs. Alright, so... Got it. So now I'm in a weird state. Okay, don't fall out of the map. I did that in practice and it ruined it. Alright. So there's a reason why I got Bunny Whirl earlier. You're about to see why. Right, so now I'm in Volcanic Caverns. There's the Whirlbonk. There's the autosave. Now I'm gonna do a slide zip. Or if I can slide, it's in the name. Hello. There we go. And this is the final boss. You're probably wondering why I'm at the final boss so early in the run. Well, the rest of this run is going to be dedicated to this final boss. I'm not really sure what the time is so far. I'm assuming it's going to be around 21 minutes. Sub 21 if I'm lucky. I don't know. Definitely not PB. My PB's a 2017, by the way. So yeah, it's definitely not PB. At all. So, the first part of this boss is actually set on a timer. Or, not really a timer, but it's set to the song. So, like, you basically have to wait for a certain part of the song to start. And then you'll actually be able to progress the fight. So it's kind of just, dealing enough damage, and then waiting for that point. Though I'm gonna kind of go a bit overkill, though. Also, something I should note is that while the bullets in this fight do so little damage, if I touch her just once, it's going to instantly kill me. Like, I think it does 90 damage, and I only have 50 health or so. So yeah, not the best thing in the world to do. I've actually lost a few runs to doing that. I'm sure everyone that's ran this category has. Sometimes she can put you in some weird situations, though. There's actually a few GIFs in the speedrunning Discord where this boss would pounce on the runners because they're in the wrong position, and it's kind of funny. It's almost like its own attack, but it's not because the boss isn't actively trying to pounce you. so we're nearly there. You can hear the song starting to get a little bit more peaceful now. Yeah, I just like to do a lot of damage to her during this part of the fight, for no reason. Alright, so now I just have to wait for the autosave symbol to pop up. So, because I zipped into this fight, there are blocks here. Well, these blocks are actually going to play an important role in the next phase if I don't get them to go away. Because she would basically be stuck on the wall for about a minute before she finally decides to start her attack in the next phase. So I reload, and the blocks are gone. So attacking her here during this part does nothing. Her health isn't actually rendered until she starts this. So, if those blocks were there, she would have jumped against the wall until she would essentially had like a timeout or something, where the boss then starts its attack no matter where it's at on the screen. That takes a really long time to happen, so it's much faster just to reload. I'm also going to reload after this phase as well, which this phase is an auto-scroller as well. Just have to wait for her to go through all of her attacks. And the next phase is where it starts to get more speedrun-like. Which is actually why I routed it the way I did. Because, well, ideally you're going to want to go for a one-cycle. But a one-cycle on the last phase isn't really always going to happen. So, you want to basically increase your chances of a two-cycle as well. So you always want to get a two-cycle, and a one-cycle, well, you want to aim for. But it's kind of hard to get that. Also needs pretty good RNG, and then really good execution as well, to make sure she doesn't do her next attack. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a one-cycle. I've only got a one-cycle once, and that wasn't on my PB. So, yeah. Not really expecting to get it here. Also, no badges. I don't even have badges, and she's giving me the no badges debuff. Oh, oopsies. Didn't mean to get hit by that. Well, it doesn't really matter. You can pretty much tank everything, except for the bunny. Yeah, don't touch the bunny. She's bad. Some people prefer not to be on the right side when they're dodging that attack, because she can fly in, and then, like, just crash into you. And when she does that, your run's pretty much over, because it's an instant death. And then you have to go all the way back to the beginning of this phase, which is a huge time loss. Alright, we're about to start the next phase. I'm gonna reload here because of these debuffs. One of them is 0 offense. We don't want to do 0 damage. We want to do a lot of damage. So, yeah, just reload. Time is coming up soon. Well, not really soon, but... well, I'll let you know. Oh, well, this is a... really? Why is it always the weirdest patterns? Oh well. This isn't too bad. It's not the really bad attack that lasts forever. Alright, trying to do the boss strat here. This boss kind of has a boss strat. Not really. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Oh, that's the worst possible attack she could do. Okay, probably not gonna get a 2-cycle because of this. Because that's definitely not a very good attack. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna use a donut here. So whenever she debuffs me with no badges, that also removes my amulet charges as well. And I want an amulet charge if I'm gonna... oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage I have to do. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get this. Ah, dang it, I missed it. Oh well. It is what it is. Now I have to go into the, attacks that I really haven't practiced. So I'm gonna try to... Hello? There we go! That's frame perfect, by the way. It's kind of useless, unless you can manage to hit her with it. Okay, no, stop that. Get out from underneath me. Okay, whatever. I wasn't able to kill her with the rapid shot. Oh well. Alright, so this is the very last phase of the fight. This is what we call the last 100 seconds, and it is what it is. It's the last 100 seconds. So the run's pretty much over now. Might as well give a shout out to the Rabi-Ribi community. Everyone in the community is absolutely awesome at helping you out. If you're wanting to get into this game, then I recommend buying it and then heading over to the speedrun.com page for this game and checking out the Discord. Everyone's always there to help you if you ever need help with anything for the game. And that's pretty much it. I actually don't have anything else. This section is kind of long, I guess. Also, time is on the fade out after this. I already typed that in chat. But yeah, neat little tech here for this section. Oh, you can, and whenever you swing your hammer, you actually move faster. It's only useful for this section, though, I'm pretty sure. This is the only section that really slows you down like this. So if you ever want to move faster when you're trying to dodge Aranoa's attacks during the last 100 seconds, well, there you go. Yeah, very uncomfortable zoom in. This actually zooms in a lot. You'd be surprised how much it zooms in. Like, you'll be able to, like, not see anything else except for the bunny and bullets. Alright, and time. Oh, might as well check boss menu. It could have been better. 2112. That's around my average segments. Alright, that's all I have. Hope the run was entertaining. Kinda broke estimate a little bit, but, oh well. 9 minutes ahead of estimate. I should have set it to, like, 24 minutes or something instead of 30. Thanks for the GGs. Alright, I guess I'll let you all go on with the marathon, because I don't really have anything else to show. Maybe contact some of the other runners and have them set up. Kinda should have prepared something, but oh well.
I'm alive. I did it. So I think we're switching restreamers now before Skyrim. At least I hope that's the plan, because I need to go to sleep. But we're not getting response. I have to look at the schedule wrong. Nope, Skyrim is what's next. God, it's so early. I guess I'll just have to take over. I'll just do Skyrim still. Alright. Why did I... There, yeah, you guys want music. I want to listen to Yoshi's Island final boss music. Let's go 50 minutes. Yeah. It's not the Forgotten Maiden category of Skyrim. That does not exist, to my knowledge. So, let's see here, do that. Studio mode. That should be set up now. Alright, so looks like our next run's ready. I'm just about ready.